B side on how they were playing the
all right.
side on G2, and they also did so good to shut down Asuna.
I did at the beginning, Desp, yeah.
Allow the Star Duelists on this map to really activate for the side of the Thieves, and
I still do that with like Plat Chat and stuff just to get better at stuff that I do.
Haunt left and right side. You saw
Orpha with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Thank you with the 2 months.
That is a heck of a B. Hold as everything's going towards A here for 100 Thieves so far.
I think it's always good to do that stuff, Des.
I think MTA, he knows it's coming because he lost quite a bit of health there.
A great start though for 100 Thieves on this read. Weak side towards A. KRU was setting up for a trap play for a fight from the alarm, but on B.
3 people here for KRU though. Look at the timing of it.
Now Kazan is swinging out.
Oh my god, the nade's incredible.
Up towards the staircase, and that's the spike falling down all the way towards the back. So yes, we've entered the site for 100 Thieves.
Now what? Now what? They gotta open the door. Guys, you gotta open that door. Guys, don't open that door.
Towards the back at tree.
Jeez, they just set up a security system on the spike now. What else?
What else? It's the
Hey,
sheriff.
hey. Oh, that is so doable.
Turn in 2 more in his favor, allowing EU again on a 1 versus 2. It's a high-low on the staircase. He's down to 1 HP. Gonna make it very difficult now. Hit by the paranoia, forced to fall back. And with 18
He had the guy on the left land the jump.
Pretty much, pinched here,
He just
twisted,
tether,
forced to move in and out of the
spam.
smoke, and that's
Don't
gonna
even
be
know how he
greeted by
wins
the
this.
crossfire set up by Shy, and Melzer swings out. There
Yeah,
it is.
it's
KRU with a
possible
good
pretty
start.
much.
Man.
I mean, Booster gave this a good try.
This
This was nice from KRU.
I think you nailed it. When the spike went down, that was kind of the crux of the
2-1.
play. Nobody had a
2-1.
chance to reroute through tree fast enough. Nobody was still there to
Which agent do you think is good at the moment, but just not meta?
Spike as the caboose.
Yeah, probably Chamber. I think Chamber's pretty good, but it's a bad meta for it. Get him like double initiator on most maps. Get him flashed off all the angles. People that can run on you like Neon.
Looks like they're gonna try to nade back here.
Sage? I personally think it's a good meta for Sage. I'll be honest. Everyone playing Gecko, I think Sage is a hard, not saying a hard counter, but it works really well against Gecko.
Look at Lucio after the initial utility. Here is the footstep, the fall back.
I think the map was the best we've ever seen for Sage, honestly.
As they were trying to fall back, Melzer got a pick here with the outlaw. I'm assuming the door opened up for him to get that one as he's holding the tree.
Oh boy.
All right, he got an orb.
Yeah, that's nice.
Orb and an orb.
Lucio is able to sneak
All wingman, just slows.
pick.
Just slow once they've used some kind of util. All util you gotta pick up. If you see that util, you slow behind, you fight. Some kind of util extra on top. That's the agent done. Like it's all about like flood retakes as well. If you get over towards site and you manage to save double slows, like your whole util is good against Gecko. That's where I view it anyway.
35, and the smoke is gonna make it difficult for him to try to clutch this 1 versus 3.
Okay. They did damage though. They should be alright with this damage.
Gonna have this outlaw for the low armor next.
100 Fees going B, yeah, learning from before.
See how they set
that's a good sign.
Come into this one because I think we're gonna finally get the 100 Thieves C round. We might just get a C mount fight. Good rotation so far by KRU. Not overexerting.
How would Chamber be used? It's just not a good meta at the moment. You gotta probably wait for a different meta with Chamber.
Towards the end of ice boxes.
Need some changes.
All right, yep. Here's the C play from 100 Thieves, and it looks like they are gonna get Haunt over the wall. Priority from KRU here too.
Prowler instead under the smoke. And it's
Like I think you can make it work, but it's a lot of effort. And I think once there's a demo out there, you're gonna have problems.
And finally, he is able to find
Hey,
something here with the Guardian to trade it back, but this bonus round from KRU that they were trying to take control towards Mount at the start was fully denied by.
But all are they gonna have online? Nothing. All right.
And that weapon is just out of mount, so they're not really gonna be able to do an excursion to get it. You can see EU protecting it just for now. And make sure they can't come out for this.
Bring them down.
Well, actually, yeah, this Prowler's not getting contact, and really doesn't matter really at this point. EU's anchored up, posted up here, and waiting potentially for the Haunt to come out and throw it, and just to keep really KRU anchored up towards the seaside. You already see
Need the orbs on the minimap? Yeah, that would be great.
Out towards the A
So
side on
we
this
know
minimap.
if they've been taken or not. Yeah, it would really help.
Called it. Haunts out. He knows at least one's here. So they're going to be rotated across the map. And even that one at C means that probably don't have two on A. They would be rotating or backside site. So this should be pretty easy for him to take.
Yeah. And in the end, it's definitely easy and open sight
Asuna
now for these to plant and
trying to get his ult.
focusing on getting the orbs up onto Austin.
Early as possible.
Showstopper up and ready as soon as possible.
It's all about damage here.
Weapon upgrades coming out from KRU at least. Guardian, Vandal picked up.
Oh, okay, he heard him.
He's going to hear a lot of them, and he doesn't really have help yet. So the door gets opened up. That's a window of opportunity for EU to get punished.
Yeah, hold up.
Shy with the first pick, and with the wall
Well, as long as the 100
100
Thieves don't overstep, they're okay.
Help his teammates. Help EU to go for a trade. Now forced to fall back inside the site. Paranoia being thrown out. A face-to-face battle won by Bang, and there you go.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. 2 deaths, 2 rebuys.
All right. And it looked like 100 Thieves felt confident in that, right?
Karagi, thank you so much, dude. How you doing? Thank you for the 6 months.
They kept pace. It looked like
hello,
they had
hello.
positioning they wanted the whole time, and the EU lead was very nice, inserting him towards that left
NA
side.
buy? Oh no, yeah. Gonna. No, because they it's fine. No NA buy. They lost pistol. Oh no, I thought you're baiting me in, man.
They were just doing the basic fundamentals, and here, already stretching that a little bit more. And a nice cross-map play there. We get into guns for both teams.
How's the bacon? Hello, Bacan. How we doing? 42 months. Bacon, you're just showing off at this point.
KRU pushing up on Rubble this time.
Thank you for the 42 months, Bacon. Appreciate the tier 1.
And they're not going to find anything just yet, so expect that rotation now. 3 members for KRU and B, and they're
everyone from Liquid's here.
We're prepared to go to either side of the map situation on defense right now.
This is
it's a setup.
What do we line this up with?
Clearing out towards Rubble with the snake bite. Boostio trying to jump.
That's
up
a different
towards
lineup on this one.
They have a lockdown to work with as well for the attack side of the Thieves. It could have potentially been a lockdown on C, on B at that point.
Yeah, and you know when it interacts like that, they're on top of Ray's platform.
And if they could take control of that, maybe ult towards A.
That's great though from KRU. Insta re-clear of this. 1 person here, 40 seconds. They've got Molly, might even get 3 people here. Keep an eye on this nade. Oh, okay, well, you don't have to keep an eye on the nade anymore. That spike. There's 1 person just try and go for a hero play.
Door now being opened up by Heat. Just being sprayed as he falls back. And now the site's been given up because of this lockdown, but this will pin all 3 players of the Thieves inside the C site, and only 2 players
Elsa needs to get involved. He's got Omen Flash.
Given a chance now for KRU to move in from the waterfalls, trying to pinch in also from the spawn, but as Cryo's still holding it towards the waterfall. Only 1 left, avoiding the paranoia. It's Boostio coming off the plant. Here's the footsteps on the top. There's the dink, but Kestit wall bangs him back.
Alright, not bad. Wrecked these 2 money-wise.
So KRU have their focus.
They get 3 good guns into it.
Right? They play outside of A on that round. There's quite a few ultimates too from 100 Thieves that would push them out of sight, right?
Janssen as well. Thank you for doing that, mate.
But that's exactly what KRU do. Like you said,
Prime into the tier 1. Thank you very much.
When all these ults or hits are coming in, the lockdown was going down, they were ready to take that fight and throw 100 Thieves off guard. So really, really neat way to play this one towards
Who's the most consistent team this year? It's Genji.
Retake, but they were ready to just face the fight. And that's the KRU we know. Just getting down and dirty as soon as possible in these rounds so that fight happens. All for Kesnet. Looks like they're going to try to use it right off the bat.
It's you're saying good consistent, right? We're not getting into we're not getting into toxic territory. And that's the only thing we're considering then, yeah. Good consistent Genji. We won't go into the other stuff, man. We don't do that here. Fluff279, appreciate it. Appreciate the Prime, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, I'll let you guys speculate.
Are they going to choose right though? 100 Thieves look to play that re-hit game again now on Lotus, where they have
managed to force up into this one.
And that 1 lurk.
Wait,
and they've opened the door.
They force up Stinger. I mean, it's a backup gun with Razor.
That's all they need to put a few more things in their mind.
Let's see how many ults.
And yeah, KRU is very
should be pretty much everything.
Across the map here, so this should be nice if 100 Thieves try to hit.
You definitely see the cautious play coming out from 100 Thieves. And this might be the engagement right after. When his orb comes down, it's going to have to be Asuna facing against the unknown with the showstopper in.
30 seconds.
Side, there's nobody
30 seconds left.
guarding that
Clear
side.
sight.
Satchel's back towards the spawn. Head-to-head against Keston.
Oh, everyone's, man. Everyone's on top of this W forward with the Razor. He's going to do it back to him. So sick. Everyone sees the Razor. Everyone W keys.
There's the nightfall out from the waterfall.
Back to back. That was so sick.
Contacts coming through on the pulse plan. It's going back and forth.
Whoa, look at this, man.
Only Cry on Melzer. Controller versus controller. TPing across the world potentially. No, it's a fake.
Oh.
Inside the smoke, back fist up.
Oh, he actually thought he got out of there. The fake ult was incredible.
By the 100 Thieves.
Man, that was such a good back and forth round. Everyone had their 1v1s. Like, everyone had their 1v1s with their own agents. That was incredible.
Goes down in 100
We got the
Thieves
Raze
find
diff into the Omen diff with
another
like 3
round.
trades in
It is
between.
already back and forth matchup, back and forth showstoppers. To be honest, that's absolutely crazy. I don't know if we've ever seen
Fake
that.
TP or fake ulted?
At least I haven't. Oh my. And yeah, the jump through, thinking had a moment, the positioning was outside sight. Just everybody's going wild right now. 100 Thieves are vibing just off of that round and what it meant.
I don't know if they're vibing. It feels like Asuna's heart rate was like at
Yes, it was pumped up, man. It's a big round though. It actually means it's kind of doable, this one. Like, they all in for it. That's the mad thing.
The orbs picked up by Asuna when you had
And he's
EU
probably
ready
pretty
for the
pumped from
nightfall
his
on that
outplay.
side. So they want to leverage once again utility to overtake the site. Maybe identifying that crew is going to be on an eco this time around, so they can use guns in their advantage and use the guns to potentially get these orbs. And it works out. I mean, look at these sprays coming out. Oh my god. And there's a nightfall. Due to smoke, Keston falls. And that's a post plant potentially successful now as the
They would love a round, man. Love a round like this. Nice and clean, lots of money. Okay, one more. Ooh, really nice. No damage.
100 Thieves get a flawless and now tie up the game on Cruise map pick.
And I'm sure Zix is happy to see that. Having the like you said, these are pressure games, right? We play a little slow to start that. Well, on eco rounds, you better not be slow to those. You got to be confident. You got to go, and especially after just winning the gun round they did. Get in there, start pulling the rug out from under Cruise retake by smoke shots. Why not? Why not? The flawless is there. The econ is now there. As you're seeing, there's low money here on the side of Crew that's going to really start to affect them if they can't get through these rounds. They have some ults to work with, and they continue to pressure this A Rubble side. I think 100 Thieves are just fine to let them have this area.
This is an
Use that
insta
initial
reaction?
util
I don't think they
and
can
get
send
back
it
when they
much.
can.
Okay.
This is a different
Just
look
get
for
in the
Crew
orb.
as they push a little bit further.
Exactly. With EU, his position, or should I say bang from his position when he broke that haunt, hurt a lot of
Asuna, yeah, you're right. They're just heavy ult priority on him.
Just to keep those opponents at bay. And
This is
force
way better
potentially
as
Crew to
well.
fall back and
Yesterday they
second-guess
never like
their
prodded or
positioning
inserted
here
one
now. As
over
you can see,
towards
it's
B.
Melzer
Now they're actually
holding
like
this
B
area
defaulting.
alone.
They definitely looked
All
at the
of these are
demo
grouped up now
of that other
together
game. I was
to
just like,
fight
guys,
back
why have we
potentially
never
regain
taken this
control of
bit of
this
map
A site.
control?
Boostio finally gives a nod to
Oh.
front side B here.
That
So whether or not this is conditioned
game the
for
other
some
day,
rounds to come,
landing
you have to
heavy
wonder
from it.
as the A Rubble hit comes in.
Well, that Han's gonna get shot, so that gives his position away. Tries to
Oh,
TP
no.
out. Yeah, got seized with a molly, but at least it's an omen.
He did
TP's
great
out
to
and
get out of
also
here, though.
Gets back to safety behind spammable
Next to
blocks.
nothing.
But that might be it as soon as this wall comes down. Asuna going for the spray first as the wall drops, and it's won by Melzer and Heat for the support, but it's a trade-off.
Don't do it.
for a one for
Don't
one.
do it.
Heat forced
He
the
added
back
one
door
too many in
the
there.
work from Boostio, but once again, an immediate trade. Now Nightfall on the attack side does hit Shy.
Oh, I like that.
Shy falls back
Oh,
and goes for the
my
lockdown
God,
right
they
away, but there's the
wrecked
pivot
him.
from 100 Thieves towards the A site at
Has
17
no
seconds left.
sound
Eggshells
insta put the
available for
ult down,
Kesset.
but they're
That
already
could divide
going
the
A.
plant. 100 Thieves have to move quickly now. And there's Cryo winning that one. A huge kill.
Oh my God, this would be such a win.
Finally a safe plant for the Thieves.
Shy just jumped into sight.
And he's moving in here towards the spam box. There's that double swing. He gets one. He isolates that fight. It's tied up on a 2v2, forcing out the pit on the
Yeah,
attack.
they understand
And now
it's such a
EU
big
just
round.
holding his ground towards that staircase. Intimidator coming out. Team winning that fight. The pit comes down.
Good plant from
Tor doesn't spot
both
him.
low.
So low.
The players are definitely
Oh, I say
low, but
that,
now
this guy's
it's
straight up
rehealed
healing
because
to
of that pit.
A6.
MT is still very healthy. EU has no utility.
What a shot.
With the wide swing for that fight.
They saved him.
Just
Dude, Shy
waiting
must
for the
be
health
so
to come
happy.
back, knowing that
He got so
he's
wrecked with his
Shy, he
instant
watched the
reaction
back
ult.
angle. It is up to
They had some nice
MTA
shots
to
there.
swing. and hitting those shots today. Absolutely wild round for shot. The speed
100 Thieves still be happy with the rounds because they can reset, but
man, yeah, the MTA's quick flick
means this is a big one as well.
Towards tree to get regain control there. Wild. That's a little bit of confidence we have not been seeing from KRU.
1, 2, 3 reset. That's into that round.
Take one back in the post plant.
Gotta use the ults.
And that was,
yeah, they're gonna be a little bit gutted. He's quite a lot into it.
Suffer. They get through it, get those 3,000 credits. Little push out here. We've switched the map completely as we put Melzer on the left side and the rest of KRU now for this rubble fight. But nothing's gonna come of it just yet.
Definitely a stalemate.
Yeah, Bank's getting. I mean, Bank's getting info over towards A. He hasn't been able to do much or actually get any space on A, really.
Similar scenarios, rather, as once again, Bang was pressured out towards the A side, but this time around, it's not going to be Melzer trying to hold
when is Fnatic vs Vitality tomorrow? Same time as EMEA normally starts.
The MTA that does have a snake bite to work with still, so it could delay even more. So once again, 100 Thieves trying to work the map and a push forward from Shy and Heat. Catches Busio off guard, identifying these lurks and the pressure that Busio is trying to bring.
Yeah, they never go numbers over towards B, right?
Trying to move fast here and recoup on that kill and see if they can get one of their own.
Paranoia is beautiful here just to push the players back from the Nightfall thrown by Heat. You'll take that any day. A little Paranoia versus an ult. Now the paint shell's coming down here from heaven. Asta avoids it after going for the plant. And with that has the showstopper, but he's low HP.
Oh, he definitely ults now, yeah.
Showstopper now initiated. Engage and holding
no way he dropped down when this guy has ult. He shoots out of the back. Okay.
Trying to walk out, hit by the C's, also taken down by Cryo. And the last 3 players here, it's going to be difficult now for KRU rather, to retake this A site. It comes down potentially on this pinch towards the staircase as well. There's a high-low. Melzer makes it work. Advantage back for 100 Thieves as there's only 1 player left. It's going to be Heat.
5 HP
in the back of the site. The swing from the side avoids the shots, breaks the haunt. And Asna is just going to run the clock down.
A shot, but it's done.
In favor of the Thieves. Heat trying to fall back to save. Might be too late.
Yeah, actually might matter a little bit because their money is so wrecked, so him staying alive is pretty big.
$100 Thieves right back
and nice round from 100 Thieves.
Even with the majority
gonna be 2 people that are wrecked money-wise.
Rounds where it was only Melzer at C and the rest of KRU is A. 100 Thieves still push through, and these side takes and retakes are bloody. Teams are right in each other's faces. These smokes clear. They're testing each other to the max, and it is just coming down to the last drop and a few players every single time. As we're now at round 9-4.
Got the judge on attack.
Just that pit's gonna be left for MTA.
The first round where
slowing it down with that basic 4.
Bank's been allowed to actually get some space on A. Like no real pressure on him.
Over there for for their long.
Piss around setup pretty much now for KRU. The difference is they don't have the alarm bot out towards the B main, so they do have some players needed to face that angle. And the jump spot, you see it from the mini-map coming out here.
Little
from
trap
MTA,
play.
So all of this pressure might be good because this
we
is
satcheling once we get
on this orb tap. Door although not being broken up.
Is he gonna satchel on this Omen?
To actually initiate that. There's the Paranoia, but Asuna with the judge close range. And
dude, the Omen flash is good though.
Down, and a beautiful setup by KRU to shut down 100 Thieves on that control of the C-mount. Although here's the push at the door.
Oh, Bang is not going to expect this guy from B, right? Does he hear him? Yeah, I didn't hear him. Okay, very nice from KRU. Straight up trap play. 3 people here. Omen flash. Open the door. Simple. I like that they didn't do it off the first tap of the orb, though. That was like the main thing here that caught them off. Right, tap of the orb, everyone's staying far back in case it's a trap play. And then they did it late once they kind of got through the choke point, so they caught them out in the open more.
Super smart stuff.
Yeah, wait for the turret, yeah.
To keep the options open here for KRU. And for that round to come back in their favor. We go back and forth again. Now KRU takes the lead. And it's going to be pistols, sheriffs for 100 Thieves here as they're finally economy broken. Just a rubble control will not be fought for this time. And it's going to have to be 100 Thieves on a fact-finding mission here before they feel comfortable on this, their own Thrifty to get through this round.
Looks like they thought they had an opportunity here to take down Melzer opening that door. But with that shot gives their position away, and they're like, okay, well, let's just go back to where we could maybe get some pressure on the C side. One-way smoke being thrown by Cryo, allowing Boostio to sneak up and get the headshot onto MTA. Huge start now for 100 Thieves to move inside the C site. The platform mound.
Got Killjoy.
Potentially here to play.
You gotta go heavy door.
Because Keston has the showstopper to work with. Door now being opened from the back. Shot and
No way. Like this, he doesn't even need to use his Killjoy.
And that will potentially nullify the usage of that showstopper for Kesnet. Unless they want to commit it. Kesnet and Heat already running in. Pain shells now being thrown towards the bend. Snake bite to answer back on the side of the Thieves.
Dude, how is Boostio? Past 2 games, Boostio gets some of the most insane timings. Killjoy's out of range, walks up close.
What is this game right now? That lurking from Boostio.
Yeah, he was doing it all yesterday on
onto the side,
Haven, right?
Able to easily take down MTA quick, and Heat's gonna be forced to save again. Deja vu for KRU. Jeez. 100 Thieves showing so much more life here on their attack side, and that confidence that they're able to bring out. And by confidence, I mean they're not just waiting outside C and trying to work off audio that they hear at A or maybe a step mid. They're creating their own opportunities, which is exactly what was lacking for 100 Thieves.
Oh boy, the tilt's coming in.
Waiting.
I mean, look at this.
See if they can create some more
It's
here in the last
ridiculous.
few rounds of the first half. 2 ults per side to be used. This is a very different.
Looking tilted? Oh yeah, they're pretty tilted.
Way back in, just to see if they can get some different moves.
Got Razor though, so get him out of that.
Okay, 2 away from Nightfall for Heat, and again, they start to just collect in B so they can rotate anywhere off 100 these actions.
They want to fight this. As soon as the smoke dissipates, it's potentially a paranoia and just a run through here with the Haunt.
There.
As now they hear the Prowlers coming out towards B main, though, this might be the call to move forward. But Keston is rotating back, ready with the showstopper just behind his teammate. There's a satchel across with the wall up. Paranoia being thrown on the defensive side, and it
Got the
looks
Omen
like
flash out of him for nothing.
The
Good.
high-risk, high-reward of the showstopper of Keston.
Got that little lurk on the left side of the map, still giving out audio, and look where EU's going, instantly booking it back. They can
Attacker
easily
side of
hear
map.
Shy running out of
It's
sight
pretty
right
much,
after the waterfall, but do they know it's
no
MTA
way.
again?
Hold up. Surely not, man. He doesn't realize the other guy's on site. He had him running away from waterfall. It's pretty, like, it's comp dependent these days for sure, but this comp normally does a little bit better on defense. Like, ever since they changed the map, like, having the double blockers, Viper, Killjoy, it's just a little bit better on defense. You're better at holding C, you're better at retaking B and C. But it's normally like a 6-6, 7-5 on defense with this comp.
3 on 3. Keston with the
Like roughly where we view it these days.
At the legs of Cryo.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. Satchel though denies that
Reach
platform
instead of
bid,
Viper kind of
forcing
messes
the
it up a little
set
bit.
of bullets are switched to the knife, and there's that spring. Oh! Heat.
Oh, 100 feet is going to be pretty...
Oh my gosh! Everybody right now should just be walking over and high-fiving Kesnet for the strats on that round. Being able to bump the bomb, being able to get the kill with the showstopper, causing chaos in the site, and absolutely leaves up the chance for the team, for KRU, to close this one out. The runaway is such a bait there from Shy, because MTA was staying in sight. Here's the jump by, and Boostio thought he was free in C.
They're giving me a little bit disappointed with that one.
Boostio's
I think they...
very confident for the way that he plays or as this lurk. I mean, we've seen so many
I
opportunities.
think they still have
in his
money.
past games
Okay,
against
a
Sentinels as well. It's
timeout
like,
for that
we
extra
make
round.
it behind enemy lines, pushing out
Feeling
towards
like they
the
need
mid-side,
6 on
and
attack.
Thought this time around he had an opportunity to do the same thing towards that ramp. And unfortunately not checking his angles, not aware, as you called here, Riv, that it was a perfect bait and switch, and that is probably going to have to be a timeout to go back to some cleaner protocols for this last round. So thankfully, no showstopper for the retake on the side of KRU, and they still have a lockdown to really just overtake a site.
Right. Loft, Nightfall coming in from Heat if they want to use it. 14 and 6 for him.
Oh, they'll definitely want to use it. We're moving to the last round now, so this might get bloody. This might get bloody.
Let's see what they can do. And if you think about it, if those lurks had almost detected the MTA and C with Shy's runaway earlier, Boostio now knows that, right? Is you just educate yourself throughout the game and learn what
Oh,
they're
what
doing.
the hell?
That
It does look
lurk
good
now
though.
into C would be
Not wrong
totally
on that.
different. But with 1 round left, info's hardly usable. They just understand that KRU is going to leave someone inside anchoring really late in the round.
Pistol round set up once
And he,
again, but for the third time,
one
a slight
away from a
variation.
Razor.
The
Okay, so
alarm
everyone was
goes
talking
back
about that
into
in the
B, but there's
timeout.
no turret to watch the C side,
Surely
so
give
the
me a
paranoia
B,
throw
C
and the pinch
default.
could potentially be made
I feel like
off the
100
tap of the
Thieves,
core.
a B, C
Again,
default would
leverage and a Nightfall
solve
heat
all
on
of their
top of
issues
that.
on this
And
map.
there it is. Paranoia, Nightfall, hits so many players, and there's a deep look from Bang to try to win that fight. 2 players now falling down for the Thieves, and a huge advantage for KRU to start.
Bomb grenade
Ooh.
out.
Cutting that timeout off. Nicely done. And now 3 members of 100 Thieves. Figuring out where to go on the map.
Kind of a
All they
BC
have is
default?
C
Nah,
usually
nah.
on these
Dude,
and
this
B,
is
so everything has
like
to be
BC default,
retaken
emphasis on the
without
B
using their
then
utility.
C. Like everyone used to do C,
look like
B,
they're
right,
gonna grab a
C,
7-5,
then you open the
a hell
door.
of a
People were
fight
calling it
from
a
the
loud
defensive
default,
side.
right, where you
KRU
open the
at one
door
point,
after
100
you take
had
in
a
C,
few in
then
their
you take
favor,
B.
but
Teams
still
these
bring it
days,
back here
little
to Rocky
B
fight.
into
Exactly.
C default, especially when you're doing trap plays, people are heavy over towards here. Means that you can't fight, right? You start opening this door, you're taking here, pinching either side.
There's even an extra body for the Thieves.
Got a lot
and
more
on
popular
top of
this
that,
year.
the lockdown
They actually,
is
no
still
joke, it
available.
would
So
really
despite
help
getting
them out.
2 first bloods from
Mostly
KRU
because that
side
other
in
game I
this
saw of them,
round,
they struggled over
there's still an
towards
important
like
ball
B
the
in
hands of
general with the
Hunter
turret.
Oh,
And this
that
one,
was a
I
free
feel like
pick?
same thing. They never go over towards B with heavy.
But this pin is,
Like heavy control.
It's not going to do too much. That lockdown is going to force them away unless he just wants to stay stuck in that with the support that he has from the rest of the players. There's 13 seconds left. Smokes are being drawn out.
10 seconds
EU's just
left.
waiting on the other side of Hobbit. And as now, we attempt to go for the plant. There's the C's. There's no need to follow up.
Wait, has
Door
he owned
has
it?
been broken. It's not being checked. EU with the first kill. Swings out for the second one.
He's pretty smart by him.
It is doable once again for the Thieves. Quiet holding outside of the smoke. There's one hiding inside of it, and that's going to be Heat. EU with a third into the round. Heat finally answers back, but it's perfect trade for 100 Thieves. They've turned it around. It's up to MTA.
Yeah, shout out to EU. He
Quiet
played this
inside of the
perfectly.
tree. Tap on that spike. Sees, pushes MTA away, and there's
Really
a
nice round, man.
converted by 100 Thieves' KRU. Lets another advantage floral.
Who else picks
Yeah.
the pockets?
Got a little bit
on
fortunate
winnable
that no one was
round?
coming
It's
stairs, but
100
still.
Thieves to
They
do
knew
it
that the
again.
Killjoy
We
would
saw
just
it
force
on
them to
Icebox.
stick
We
together.
see it here on Lotus. They stave off a 7-5, and they give us the clean 6-6 first half. And by clean, I mean both teams were throwing some haymakers in these. They needed the star power in strat.
Does this mean
They
100
had
Thieves will
great
not learn?
protocols from
I mean, they
both
learned from the
sides.
last
They were
game.
reading each other really well.
This is a much better
What
attack
a
than what we
start
saw
to the
yesterday,
second
right? They're
half.
actually defaulting. We actually have Boostio over towards middle sometimes. They're actually like starting to create some B pressure. They just need one extra default. B into C, that's it. I think they'll have way more success.
And it will resume after the break.
They're definitely learning. They learned a lot from the earlier game of this. Let me mute this again before we get copyrighted. Speaking of that, did we get dude? I muted it and I still got copyrighted. That's crazy. What's going on, man? I can't beat the too many songs here. Mute all sounds, yeah, sure. Riot, dude, they copyrighted one of my games, but they'd never done it since. That one was crazy. But I think something similar happened to Plat Chat as well. I think there was just something about the demo. The whole game on mute. It's so fun. It's only the music here.
Los otros equipos siempre ven que somos un equipo fuerte, pero que no podemos salir los partidos. Entonces como que nos juegan de igual a igual como si fuera un equipo bastante importante para ellos, porque cada vez que perdemos o ganamos contra ellos nos tiran comentarios positivos. Entonces creo que siempre nos juegan como si fuéramos un equipo realmente bueno.
That's definitely it. Every team that plays against KRU Visa, despite the sporadic string of wins and strings of losses that comes out of this team, they're always going to be a team that's going to make you sweat for these victories.
Right.
And you've currently seen it here in this
Copyright music
first half
is
of
normally when it
Lotus,
has like
and at the
talking
same
on
time,
top of
how
it.
much value they could also bring
When it has
as a team
talking
in
on
these
top, it's
swings.
fine.
But now,
And it's just like the solo
they
song,
take the attack
and they
side,
come
and
for you.
they played against Cloud9 when it was an 11-1.5. They hopefully have cooked something new today.
It's funny, we've heard other teams
Yaltsin,
say that
how we
too,
doing, man?
receiving,
Almost a year.
being on
Thank you for the
receiving
11
end of
months.
Just getting basically looked at.
Also, do you know what? I was focusing
page
so
after
much
page,
on
so they
their.
know their
I was
straps,
focusing
they
so much on the
pre-game
attack
prep,
that
everything.
didn't really
but
look
only
at
because
it.
the
But they
team
weren't doing that
lost,
much,
and
right?
then they were playing a certain team here.
I think they were only doing that near the ends because they were going aggro A all the
That's so hard
time.
against us if everybody doesn't think we're that good.
Are you talking that they're falling back into that?
That's why teams prep. Crazy stuff.
Maybe I need to watch him. Huh?
We'll see what they can get on this one. And KRU's done their prep too. It just means they have to prep hard as well, knowing that every team's going to be gunning for them.
Okay,
It's no joke when KRU gets into an
pistols,
LCQ run or a
pistols,
playoff-
pistols,
playoff
2-1.
run with these players. Towards C to start. We're going to get KRU on the attack side now. 100 Thieves over onto defense. Would you believe a 4-1?
Oh, I see. You're talking like the trap,
We do have Austin as Sheriff, okay.
more of the trap
Just
stuff
looking
over
around.
towards
He
C.
gets Boostio, but he's on a shorty this round, so he's gonna stay close. Everything is about waterfall and getting somebody to turn in him for there.
Yeah, he went 2 nanos and
I think if
armor as
teams
well,
don't
so he's
BC
trying to
default,
play
it's
the
strong
jiggle,
as hell.
trying to do some damage with the
Right,
nanos,
And if
get
it's
a
only
shorty,
one
he
that
falls
prods
back.
here.
I'm sure there's a classic towards waterfall for that round, but definitely a stalemate to start things off. We're at the minute mark, and everybody from KRU are still holding back towards the spawn. As finally here in the mid round, starting to scale up towards the mound. Alarm bot to watch a flank potentially now, giving a tell that the commitment is going to be the C site for KRU. There's that paranoid close range. Lucio still waiting, but just inside that smoke makes a little bit of noise, and there's that classic. Snake
It might
bite
bait someone
popping
into
back for
run
a
at
bit,
him here.
and here comes a whole pop, the huge pop.
Ooh, the fake. Nobody bites.
But Bang will
Oh my God.
towards the band.
Oh boy, we're
Forward,
fighting
swinging
on
out for
site,
KRU,
and we didn't
that's 2
really do
down
it
for
great.
100 Thieves, and C site opened up for a plant.
Oh,
And
that was chunky.
Good damage. 7 left here for Kesnet in terms of HP. Some sheriff damage being done, but into the post plant. Really good for KRU.
3-1 with a 2-0 on this map pistol-wise.
Fans, what's your over-under on the fact that they heard him pick up a weapon there just on the other side of the wall? Not a single person went to Boostio. I think they heard the little tick of the gun getting picked up. And very smart comms play. Everybody loops back a sight. Yeah, they take some nade damage, but the round win is A++ here. They get some good shots in, and they clean that one up. All right, KRU start off with a pistol. They should be able to get this second round unless the Thrifties
What is this?
continue.
I saw someone buying a stinger in that. Okay, double sheriff, so there's 2 people that have to light armor for next.
Holy moly. They are taking out loans just to get into this. They want to keep guns throughout that bonus, so KRU playing this one probably very slow. Want to keep everybody
Ooh,
alive here.
yeah, the 4-1
Yeah, it seems like
rifle-wise.
refinancing their house.
Let's see what the double sheriff can do, because actually there's some good
So
damage.
deep into the weapons.
Good damage and
think
gets a
about
little
the
bit
winning
scary
of
if they
these men
misplay
hitting
this.
many, or just a few sheriffs. They combine those shots, and you could have one of those vandals for yourself. So
But it's a perfect read so far for
It
the
is.
Thieves. One hiding behind the tree. EU just weighing across, but no Prowler, no C, so it's really classic in Sheriff Austin with pain shells, but because of this angle, I don't think he wants to throw those pain shells. A wraparound from KRU, contact play, close range as Bang gets picked off. NTA with the second in the round.
Yeah, they got
Finally, Austin
guy with the sheriff absolutely cooked him.
What a round by
Hey, what a
MTA.
nice round in the end.
A nice
One
little
armory buy, that's
anti-eagle
it.
flawless, and yeah, you're gonna be able to just pay the bank back after that.
yeah, you easily pay the bank back. Did they have UAV on that round? Is every turn they hit, there was a player there. MTA was just absolutely laser beaming people. Good lord. That was unexpected for the
Teams do BC default, loads of them. There was one today that was in a good round.
The
Vitality game?
Up there. Turned it up to 11. And KRU's
I don't know
trying
if it was
to right
Vitality
now.
or
We're gonna go
Heretics.
back towards A here to again just tempt. Same
You also,
strat.
if you watch tomorrow the
Little bit of a
EMEA game,
push.
there'll be loads with it.
Let's see what the reaction is from 100 Thieves. We do not have an operator coming out, and I don't think we're going to be seeing one.
Kraus behind the boxes and was trying to get that spray TPs out, which allows EU to break the door and take down Melzer, and that's huge because that's no smokes for KRU to set up now for an execution.
What these weapons on the right side. Still low armor for what's guarding on that C site. It's just going to be Bang.
Are
for
this
now.
full best of fives
Moving
yet?
into more of an anchor position on defense.
Good luck
for
to
100
us.
Thieves, as KRU are setting up for that offensive attack. Oh, and they've chosen right. Soft site, it's just Bang.
No utility though, trying to play the contact. There's finally a hot being thrown. Bang's position, surrendered, given up. Especially with the boom bot, but somehow still manages to win that duel against
A
Heat.
little overstep as well.
Snake bite on the ground, another one-on-one, finally a double.
Lovely
strike, but
push
here
with
it
this good
comes.
nade as well.
KRU and are able to take the C site for now. Elise towards the bend. Shy is heavily wounded. Paranoia out on the defensive side. Now it's time for 100 Thieves to counteract. Turn
Whoa,
around
hold
for
up.
EU in a 1
Two
versus
bullets.
2. Beautiful shots coming out from KRU. A chance to still win. Shy just waiting for EU for the peak. EU only has 2 bullets.
Two incredible clutchers in this game right now.
Oh
against
man,
each
he
other.
doesn't want to reload and
10
let him
seconds
know.
left.
10 seconds left.
EU's gonna play it safe and
Lovely man,
Shy was
calm.
going for the
Good
top,
comms
so
on the
for
HP
sure
as well.
EU was cold the whole time.
Wow. I'm sure they couldn't relay too much damage onto him too. So yeah, wanting to at least get an eye on EU, something, but a smart play. Keeps distance, waiting for the plan anyways, it would have seemed like. Good replay on this. Bang to be in the back of sight. Actually super heady from Bang to step up there. Because when you're coming around that corner, a team expects you to kind of play on the platform.
Close, yeah,
You're
the
not going to be
2v3 was
swinging
really
into
close.
water, but swinging down into water
I
is
don't know what
definitely
the
caught KRU off guard, dwindled
who
their
was
numbers,
this?
and
I don't know
got
what
that damage on
cryo
the Shy,
like
so EU could
W
collect. Really
based.
big
Like his
stuff
swing
just
here was
coming
not
together
good,
here
right?
in small
A
steps
swing
on
instead
these
of
on these
WA.
rounds, but we're going to see a KRU B hit possibly here. Spike's down, so there's going to be a push and pull for now.
Definitely lots of utility being used at the very beginning. Breaking all util towards the B side. Wall coming up now on the defensive side.
That breaks the Lambo with that.
But really for KRU, working
Well, this,
on that
I mean,
map, focusing
there's
on
your
an orb.
BC default.
And now
I
having
was
players
asking in
inserted
YouTube.
different areas. You still see Melzer up towards this side and Asuna. Although you had players insert up towards B, this is Asuna with a judge close range.
Oh boy.
Not checked. It would have probably went so deep, and somehow Asuna survives and falls back. There's not too much damage that he was able to do there against KRU with the surprise judge.
Yeah, I think they shocked each other for a moment.
Slime Bunny, of course,
Quick
dude.
hit.
Thank you so much.
B door open in the end, and possibly an end B here as they're going to try to get a little fake towards C going on and get these.
You're a
players rotated on the side
YouTube
of
viewer now, I
100
see.
Melzer.
Catches
Ooh,
Cryo
that
off guard as
is.
Cryo was trying to get a paranoia for the C side. Best he could do was that.
Whoa, 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 Prius! What in the Prius just happened? What in the Prius was that?
Died towards front B.
I think the door hit him on the way out. That's what it looked like. That door opened from 100 Thieves, and it was just a slaughter inside that tunnel in front side B. 100 Thieves are reacting
Door
very
opens.
fast right now.
Oh my.
And they're really not letting KRU feel like they have any space, to be honest.
There was nothing coming in from the B side. It was just
No.
Lucio and Bang at the bend.
I
Spraying them all down.
That was actually pretty hard.
Okay, back towards A.
I don't even
Scuffle.
don't even feel that bad for me. It
Just a hand.
wasn't too
Cryo,
bad.
though, playing some elevation.
Good at this angle.
It's
Usually
a
gets
little
pop
bit
shot here.
unlucky.
Only saw this time.
Like you're
not
trying to
quick enough on a
focus on
reaction,
this.
but
Got to
only
look at the
spotted Kessid
door
jumping
openings. A
across.
lot going on.
So
Not
it's
even too
duels on
mad
that
with it.
side, potentially now keeping 100 Thieves heavier towards this an A side hold. You can definitely see it here. The rotate out from Asuna down towards the staircase. Comes down now to the lurk activation, a double push coming out from KRU. But there's no util to come cross with it. Bang just waiting on the other side. It almost feels like the murmurs here coming out. They felt something on KRU's side. Smokes dissipates. There's that contact play. Wall comes up. It's spotted too. But Shy was still able to get instrict slightly inside this B site. Now forced to commit.
Good positioning.
And there's the high-low. Perfect now for the trade. 100 Thieves still with the upper hand, especially now that MTA has fallen by the hands of Cryo on the lurk. No opportunities to go in for a plant.
Keen one on this
thrifty
as
for
well.
KRU.
Not
And
bad,
once
man.
again, 100
Not
Thieves,
bad.
they take the lead.
thoughts on Omen only having 1 TP? Yeah, I thought about this a little bit. Because Omen needs a change. But it is like, that like wrecks so many defaults. But I think it would be a good nerf, the more I think about it. But it would annihilate the agent a little bit. But I think it probably would be good.
Stepping up, anchoring the left side, been doing a big job there.
Either that or the smoke, because I think the flash is in a really good spot, but it's just so strong that something else needs to take a hit.
To pull back rounds after KRU gets a few. At this though, this has been second half. 1, 2, 3 for the side of 100 Thieves here to start us off.
KRU are definitely feeling the pressure now because of this timeout being called. The first one by KRU on this
Omen?
map.
Nah, it's still a bit too strong, really.
But again, remember, KRU, they're falling behind not only by 1 round on this map, but 1 map in the series. And them losing this series will be the first time in all of the history of all the champs that we've had here in the VCTs that KRU will not attend.
TP, get a kill, get 1 TP back.
And they're looking for an opportunity here to defeat 100 Thieves and secure the 4th spot to join their LATAM compatriots to move into Champs in Seoul. And for 100
Yeah, I don't know, man. Something, I agree. It needs to be something small. I think that's the worst idea ever.
To come back onto the championship stage.
It turns into like a weird smoke duelist. Okay, either way, money's getting really good for 100 Thieves. We're at 8-9. They're close to taking the map that I didn't think they were gonna stand too much of a chance in.
And now potentially to move to Champs with 100 Thieves. Is now on the attack sign after the timeout. KRU playing it very cautiously.
Isn't it?
It's time for them
1 away.
to feel the heat, to feel.
And he's got to be thinking here, like, surely they're not letting me take this ult for free.
Know that KRU could be.
Big hits here for the site. If they just don't want to get in with a lockdown, they do it with Showstopper.
I like the idea from 100 Thieves.
Before they get in.
Oh, where we going? Where we going? Oh my god.
A setup to push out, Boombot to move forward towards the mound. And I was just about to mention that triple setup, the high-lows, was probably potentially right there to deny that Showstopper coming in. We stay on a 4 versus 4.
Like the Viper.
Aggressive at sea. I think everybody takes
40
a breath after
seconds.
that.
3-person stack.
Door open here from Melzer as the play to see happens. It doesn't even look like
It's pretty good here, right? So you know how you normally like have like a 1-4. The fact they put the alarm bot here means that they kind of have full info that no one pushed this. It was the same as having 1 person there, so they can simple pivot over towards B from this.
For KRU to deplete their Showstopper early.
He's like, dude, someone plant.
Very interesting plays. But also it gives a chance now for KRU to set up the play towards Ovid.
Heavy prioritize here, please.
And taking down the players on the A side would not allow the Nightfall to be
Don't
used
go 3,
here on the
Hobbit.
defensive side retake.
I love the positioning already. Just if they stay in sight after putting a lockdown that early, it's useless. They have to gain some ground. Shy facing the wall, anti-flash, but also just being a little rat here.
Yeah, they're trying to leverage Kezit to be the bait. And there's a Nightfall. And that, because of that, he still gets 2 kills.
Enemy remaining.
Nice, he done all 3. All 3. Tank the Viper. I mean, tank the Fade ult, sorry.
And just dome 3 players of 100 Thieves and allow KRU to tie up the game.
I did the Asuna handshake back to him as well. That's crazy. He's stealing his thing.
He's hiding until he looks down at his feet and his shoes get tied together. Didn't even matter. Yeah, the peak push there was crazy, but you can't fault. You got to try things certain times, get an upper hand in the round. It just looks that much crazier because we have an even score round after round here at 9-9. So anything I think anybody does outside team protocol just feels crazy.
Two,
Still gotta see it. We still gotta have
Omen
that
flash
play,
invested
though.
for aggro.
Quickly
Hey,
out
okay.
Melzer onto Rubble, and they're not going to get too much worse for wear here off.
Wait, they still got A control and they used Omen flash? Hey, that's really big. In reaction to them taking over towards A, 2-person push, keep an eye on Shy.
Shy's going to find out.
Looking to you, Prius.
Shy's gonna find out the first duel and also see Boostio move up. No opportunities
Not bad,
to
big
trade
kill.
it out. Boostio forced to fall back and ADS to cover that area.
What was I gonna say?
So wounded are 100 Thieves to start off the round number 19. Look at the positioning.
I was gonna say
You
something,
see
chat.
how
I
Free
can't
Cry
remember.
has to kinda
Oh
go
yeah,
back and
money.
forth at this point and can't add that
Money.
extra support into the A site,
4 on this.
especially when they don't have a paranoia to help for the hold.
It would be a
They're
low
just gonna
buy,
have to potentially gamble
especially
now
these two.
where this hit from KRU would come from.
I like this thought already from KRU. I mean, he took one down here. Chances are, yes, there's still a player, but do they fully rebolster the site? Probably not. So you're more than likely getting that one player. Boostio is forced to back up, but he
Good luck
has
to Boostio, man. 53 HP.
That's my fault.
Yeah, it's a nice... Dude, I think they got to save. I think they got to save Insta. It's late enough in the game that you can kind of just sack off thinking about the enemy's money. There's two people that can't buy, so they gotta try and save 3. They also don't want to give any of these kills away because these ults are getting close. Sure, the right save.
Again, for both of these teams, and you definitely see it for the last 3.
I imagine the timeout comes in
although
here.
Isolated and separated, they're gonna save the weapons now and forfeit the round to KRU.
What incredible stuff from KRU, too. Again, another round in their favor, but this is MTA coming in late to the season and being able to adjust with the team. Yes, had played with it before, understands the mentality and how to align with what the team wants to do from being there. But it's a different story to make it happen. And we're seeing it here from KRU. Another round for them is...
It's okay, as long as they keep 2.
But yeah, the round we saw them go C to A and then door to B, right? And then this round, it's pretty incredible things they're coming up with here. Right after the bonus is won by 100 Thieves, KRU do get 2 rounds.
Thoughts on the raised boombot being able to plant? What is going on here, man?
Unfortunate. Looks like we will get a timeout here. On the side, 100 Thieves.
I'm about that person.
Get in early.
Honestly, I could warrant it.
Easily kind of get an idea of what is effective.
See nothing more. It just puts it on top of it and just sends it in.
Yeah, it felt like Boostio
actually
felt some sort of Yeah, I think it's all really on the conversation here around what Boostio and the rest of the team, what have they been seeing so far. I mean, the double push that we saw towards that C mound that got punished here by Shy, that's one of the first high-risk plays that 100 Days kind of did without getting really information on how they set up here for KRU on watching these flanks.
Right.
And it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off. They lost a round because of that, and now it's time to go back to, okay, maybe we have to use more utility or go back to the default of let's get our util, let's hold the A side.
That's such a long comment. Let me try and read it. We've got like 10 seconds.
Lotus that you could play here with this composition here for the Thieves.
Okay, I see what you're going for with the Astro changes.
Looking at the economy, KRU is
yeah, it could work.
Right now,
it limits it a little bit.
Across the board. 2 members just bought, so they're on a 25.
What are you saying? 5 stars with that?
Pretty low
Have
money
4
for 100
stars still.
Thieves here, so they could be in a position to suffer with these rounds to come if they cannot get.
So it costs more. But is that not just not an Astro nerf for no reason?
Shy Vance, watch that flank. They know 100 Thieves wants to
okay.
things.
Money out of control for KRU. Ults almost out of control.
This is not bad though from how
100 Thieves.
Here for the setup for 100 Thieves to get information.
Ult-wise, not too bad. Money-wise, in the bin.
Towards B main. Yeah. If there was contact, you're set up with the paranoia to try to pinch that area. Well, for the rest, you could anchor up a little bit more deeply inside the A site. Because
this is deadly though. The wall alarm bot turret also baiting this one in. Double hold of tree, like I like this spot. That's okay as well, he's baiting it out. They know the judge is here now, so they're going to go heavy over towards site. Oh, it's a nice molly. Wait, they mollied this guy and this guy baited for him? Yeah, and he just fires a couple of shots off as well to bait even more. Oh! Oh no, they got wrecked. Dude, why did he swing?
Now it's up to EU
just off the contact.
The site. Cryo long range from heaven with the Guardian.
Left.
And you still see KRU slightly hesitating, being fairly cautious to move inside the site. EU now avoiding the turret, trying to walk up. There's the paranoia, but Bowser's waiting at the staircase for the backstab.
Oh, this was a disaster for 100 Thieves.
Any chance here for 100 Thieves. I don't think this is going to be a 2 versus 5 that 100 Thieves could
This is the thing here with Asuna though. It's like he either gets 0 or he gets 3. Like I fully get why he's swinging there. Especially when they're using so much util, right? It's a tether. You think when they put the tether in, they're trying to capitalize on the fact it's minus 80, so you think they're flooding in. So you think everyone's going to be looking close right because they don't expect you to tree, because otherwise they would have spammed. You gotta get the full process. But because they haven't spammed tree, you still just gotta just wait for that contact.
So they don't feel anything from it. few ultimates for KRU to use here in the next round.
Yeah, just
You know,
purely
like,
because of
Osuna
how the
hadn't
door
gotten shot by
works.
that nade,
Like
he
he's
probably
gotta
almost gotten a collab there.
wait.
Probably could have almost. Really leaving it up to chance. All right, stingers around.
Gotta think of it like
Guardian for Boostio.
They are mine.
And keeping their economy
this angle
within
alleyway
range
wise.
of being able to
Still
purchase, but still
just to you.
that's KRU's favor right now. Back to this 4-1. They like the way that 100 Thieves is answering
DNC,
it.
by the way,
It's
thank
not
you so much
giving
for that, man.
KRU
DNC,
that much
appreciate
pressure,
it.
and they
Watching
don't have to
Pacific
sweat
later,
anything
yeah,
all the
that's
way
the
up the orb
plan.
each time.
They definitely
That is the
have been
plan.
looking like
Pacific
clean rounds
into
for KRU and how they're
EMEA
attacking.
into Americas.
These past few rounds.
Maybe there's a break in
was
between
a broken
Pacific
buy for
EMEA,
100
who
Thieves.
knows?
Another broken buy for them this time around. And they're playing for the tie. They want to try to force this into overtime unless able to convert. The lower
Wait, it's
by
Paper X
Stingers
DRX?
is
Oh, that's gonna be a
half buy that they
banger,
bring out.
actually. That's a 5-mapper, surely.
Man, KRU actually set up really well here to close this one out and bring us to a third map. Alts, money, the momentum of the game. So they swap the 4-1, inserting Heat. That means Heat's going to have some
The
type
Astra
of a loose
smokes
play,
are
right? This
refreshable?
off goes over
Nah,
to
Kazel,
the
that's crazy.
Oh, it's going to be a full nightfall.
That's way too strong.
And he tags so many, you're right.
I guess it depends on the refresh timing, but you would have 4 that could refresh, unless it's only 1 at a time.
Or picked up meanwhile by Kesden, and it might even give him a spike. Indeed, he has it on his back. He'll activate it.
Oh my
You
god,
talk
this
about how
spammed
important
through
these ults
door.
could be.
30
Yes, they
seconds
have these
left.
set up if they don't
Oh
need to use
boy,
it
I'm
into the next
nervous for
round.
him.
Lurk here by Heat, spotted now by the turret.
Kesnick got it.
Egg,
Planting.
it's the plant from Kesnick, it's him his
And we'll
all.
have to see here for 100 Thieves
Smoke,
in the little
Razor.
while retake. If it forces out these ults, this is pretty good. Oh, it's up. Action.
Wait, whoa, it fell apart so fast.
Somehow, Heat
No,
now
the
get by
team
turret, gets the
all
headshot onto
even
EU.
satcheled him
Crowd
into
goes
it
for the
slightly.
defuse, and that's a lockdown. That's a
And
win here for
Busio
the
double
Thieves.
spams.
Absolutely.
Oh, they
wild.
no man.
Too
Tell
many
me they
cooks in the
don't
kitchen
go out
on
because of
one.
that.
A little too forward from
Give
Shy
him the map,
and
bro. I
Kesnick
don't
at
want
the
to see
same
him go out
time. They
because
get
of
caught
that.
up in the showstopper.
That's a
good to get a
disaster.
double
How does
kill, but
Busio get
not
double
that
kill?
type of
Just
double kill.
shooting planter?
All right.
I got so many
So
questions,
100
man.
Thieves
Give me a
actually-
replay.
they
I
stop
beg.
it. We did not see that coming on the Stinger Guardian round, Van Silly.
Oh.
Give me a break. Crazy stuff.
Enemy remaining.
Like, honestly, after that chaos,
Oh, the fade
Stinger
eye's
the best thing to have when you're
insane.
running into sight. Just W and mouse 1. Results will come. All right,
Good
Spike's
replay.
down in A lobby. A little bit of push and pull around here from KRU as they know this is getting tight.
Yeah,
Few more
that
rounds of
second
this
shot from
economy
him was
won't
pretty
really
nice,
too
though.
much if 100 Thieves get that game point.
Such a huge cushion there by 100 Thieves by converting that round with 4 players still alive and the first blood in this round.
The Killjoy was a bit too much, but at the same
Still
time,
good to buy in the next should
they have,
lose
like,
this one here.
next to no money, so if it kind of kept some
100
people
Thieves this
alive,
time around
you
has
could argue
a
it.
showstopper to work with,
It
a
was
great
too much, though,
opportunity to
but
tie up the game
I'm just
with
saying.
Azul
You could
from
argue
converting
it.
towards Asuna. Asuna misses his spray fight against Shy, who
He
gets
wins 3 kills from there.
for his side should they choose to use it for KRU. How are these fights being won so far?
Yeah,
That's a great point,
I
because
know
it
how
looks like
I
they
agree with
almost
that.
wanna put
How
lockdown
did he
right
actually win
away,
that?
But realizing
run.
more rounds to play, get together so they can collectively use it and know the timing. So this is going to be the push into sight. They just
Gonna
have to worry about that
plant
drop.
for
and the pings are
tree,
already there.
plant for tree, Viper ult,
In that
double
corner,
play
they have a
sight.
snake bite as well for if they want to use it for MTA, and there you go. It just gets shot in there.
Spike planted.
Now it's Bang. Able to
in.
rappel down silently.
No, they
Here's
Viper
the
ult,
footsteps
and he's
of
gonna
3
swing
players
as soon as they
towards Dream.
Viper
Doesn't
ult.
know if there's a third one. It'll be a surprise. Shy with a 4K pit coming up. And it's Busio alone now with the turret. Walking inside that pit, slowly
is.
decaying down.
No, I
Tap
talk about
onto
those
it.
impossible
There's a
rounds. This
spray,
is
and
one
it's
of them.
Mauser that seals the
Okay, 2
ace.
chances.
But KRU doesn't care. They want the map in their favor.
You mentioned Shy there. The 4K from him recently in that round. The flank watch, winning the 1v1 duels, incredibly important on their attack side, on KRU's attack side right now, coming from Shy. 23 and 15 from him, cleaning up 100 Thieves members across the board.
Why Viper on the 1v3? I mean, he clicked. He pretty much clicked as that kill went down. It was a 2v3 in this
Lotus
head.
map between 100 Thieves and KRU, and we might even get that ascent for our decider. KRU's
Okay,
gonna push out
as he's
towards
clicking
A,
that, it's a 2v3 basically.
actually roaming a bit towards B for one of the first times here in the last few rounds, if not their first.
So they're trying to bait out the showstopper. The spike's already dropped down towards the spawn, so they're trying to work the map for KRU's attack side. And really, for 100 Thieves, are not biting into any type of early utility being thrown yet. They want to confirm where the hit's going to be. They need the showstopper to add value to this round because they have once again a broken by Stinger and Bulldog in the hands of Bang and Arsenal respectively.
The default, they got full map control right now.
KRU, you need this round to be pristine on the defensive side.
Looks like one of those wild rounds that'll eventually end B here for KRU. They already tried to get a blast pact utility destroy on C, but Boostio has placed his utility a bit deeper to not be affected by that just right away. So door does get open. They're using previous round strats here to get themselves around the map and not for the initial protocol.
Guy's doing a good job.
They're trying to run 100 Thieves thin on defense.
Position's not the best
Yo,
here.
Omino just scouts it out, but they open the door. They can insta-burst.
Already got sprayed. Pain shells in, forced to come out.
Oh.
Showstopper close, there's the haunt, and
Oh my gosh, satchel on his head as well.
Once again, EU opens the door.
Look at the trades.
Towards the B side.
Ooh.
KRU inside, and now
Holy, that was fast. I tell you what, man.
saves the day.
Prius recovered from the other round. It was good observing here. We saw everything pretty much.
The way that KRU Visa was just jumping through their heat, trying to get the jump peaks for the teammate. That usually they're so confident you just see a team take a round at that point, but no, Cryo. He held that, and then a slight little transition there at the end too as they collided on each other. Woo. Beautiful stuff.
Bumped his head, yeah.
Necessary round there.
That was Sapphire. Saw the other round, kicked him off. Kicked him off the chair.
And we're gonna get a timeout from KRU.
That was actually good observing. See, this is what I'm seeing. Sometimes you get unlucky in rounds.
All the marbles in this round. KRU needing to close the map.
Sometimes you get unlucky, sometimes you do good. It's just
when we came back from his halftime.
percentages.
When we had a chance to speak with him. Always given respect here by their
Where's their money?
opponents.
Ah, dude.
But there always seem to
Please,
be
Americas,
known
man.
to be
Just a
team that's not able
little
to finish out maps.
thing so I can just see what's going on. We can work out. Everyone at home that understands the game can look at all the info. Instead of just crowd shots. I mean, you can have these shots still, just like this. Move this up.
Okay,
Look
so
at
let's take
EMEA.
what has worked for KRU.
Then the Americas
Right?
watches
They've got a lot of
Riot.
B strategies that were late in the round that worked. Some not necessarily needed
like
a
this
kill,
here.
but definitely were assisted by
Be pretty cool.
one kill at C, I think,
Have
to start that
the-
round, or A.
the pause here.
They've had C, played with B.
I get to work out what's going on. Be kinda sick.
And I think give
Okay.
Thieves the most time to set up a
What do we
defensive
got?
protocol to stop
Don't
over
have
there.
much.
We don't see
Bang
any
one away
ults
from
on the
his ult.
board.
That's
Bang's
pretty
the
much it.
closest one on deck
Like
with the
EU,
Viper's
maybe?
Pit here. And KRU are going to try to go for that A again.
Bulldog,
This is the last time
Bulldog,
they played this. This is where
missing
Shy came up with
nothing.
the 1v1 at C.
It's not that
Yeah,
quick
just
coming through from
Bulldogs.
KRU. It's a TP across, no satchels forward. But it is at least a tempo quick enough to potentially.
Asuna,
This
you
ball
are an-
comes down, and there's the first. There's the
That is,
second and
it's
third.
very bold from them.
This is gonna
It's
be
very bold, man. It's really, really bold.
I mean, look at the HP,
Out of
look
all
at
the things they could
players.
do, that was
It's
incredibly
easy
bold.
right now for KRU to go
They got a little
forward
bit
line.
lucky with how many people
Tasting
peeked
now the
them,
third
but
map. As a spike goes
Spike
down on the A
planted.
site. The last two players of 100 Thieves, Bang and Boostio. They've converted
Bold.
before a 2 versus
yeah, I
5 on
didn't like it
Icebox.
that much,
But
man.
now,
But
their
the thing is, if
positions
one
have been
person
given up
peeks
by the
them,
Nightfall. And look how safe they're playing it. 3
Yep.
players towards the tree.
I'll tell you what, chat.
And as everybody's definitely
I'll tell you
on the
what.
defensive side.
100
Just
Thieves,
so afraid of any players
improvement-wise,
pushing them. This
Lotus,
is perfect for KRU.
it was a big improvement from
No
yesterday.
chance, really. As
Add
they
a
need
little
miracle
BC
now for
default
100
in here
Thieves
sometimes.
to convert this
I think
round.
they
It's
can
not
make their
gonna happen
Lotus
as Boostio is now
a
the
lot
last
better.
player standing. There's not enough time onto the spike. Pad up the stats, get those kills, but it's over there. KRU
Okay.
will be able to push this onto Ascent.
Beautiful Lotus
I mean,
play from KRU.
It was a rough way to go. It was just a 3-person stack, but
MTA coming in at the end of the season, able to